Okay, it just started recording. Okay. Hi everybody.
Hi.
This is Guerrilla 17,
Stave
Uh,
Master Bran,
and Chaos Lamrack.
and we are
Lost in the
Lost in the Crowd.
crowd.
You woman! Woman!
Ugh. Yeah, I was the only one that didn't say it.
Whatever.
Focus, fire, focus.
Sorry,
We're never
I
gonna
have a
get that
bite
thing
on
done.
my hand right
This
now.
is why women should not play video games.
That's not right. Oh,
That's
wow.
sexist. Maybe we can start over.
No, that was good.
Yeah, people are gonna laugh at that.
People are gonna laugh. Ain't that right, people?
The people say yes.
Link says yes. Link plushie time.
And Link also called me fat.
Aw. Anyways,
So, the topic for today is
It's gaming.
gaming as a whole. It's a honestly massive idea. It's
But we're
an
just gonna run with it and
Yeah.
see what happens.
it's an
Yeah.
it's truly an art form.
much.
A lot of people, it matters a lot to a lot of people. Like, a lot of us came together through gaming.
Yeah, I can say that.
I mean, fan sites, role plays, all kinds of different things bring friends together.
I mean, a Resident Evil style roleplay that we have actually brought us together.
Yeah, brought all three of us into this massive collaboration.
Called
Right.
Lost in the
I mean,
Crowd.
Uh,
I killed. Okay, anyways.
So, as a whole, gaming, in general, gaming has had a massive influence on the world. And a lot of us as children grew up playing things like the Super Nintendo and N64 and NES.
I remember playing the Super Nintendo with my aunt.
Yeah, not to mention it brings families together, but that's a whole nother subject.
Yeah.
It really it taught us. It helped us grow. I remember
And it raised our sorry asses.
better than a parent ever could.
Oh. Our parents are going to kill us all.
Yeah,
If it's true, it's true.
it is true. Actually, no, it's not.
I played the fifth on that matter.
Anyway,
Anyways.
so I honestly think that the older games have more of a mental impact than a lot of the new games. Not the middle games like help me out. Shadow of the Colossus, for instance. Games like that look nice and have a massive emotional impact.
But a
Or
lot of games-
Okami.
Yeah.
Okami was good too. That was my favorite game. That's my favorite game of all time, and it was made back in 2006, I believe.
And I assume it had a massive emotional impact.
It
I was
did.
shocked
I mean,
about
I
it.
cried. I cried during one of the scenes, and
That's
I feel ashamed.
that's another thing. Emotional in terms of sadness. You get attached to these characters. It's like reading a book. You get truly attached to these people.
That's in a well-written one, anyways. I'm not too
Yeah.
attached to the guy from Halo.
Yeah,
Uh,
there's not much emotion in. No,
Halo.
I mean,
Or any FPS.
yeah, really.
Uh,
Anyway,
Except I find Call of Duty a little bit more because they actually give the people personalities in Call of Duty. If you play single player.
yeah, I'm not a FPS fan.
I like the old ones. The new ones, not so much.
But games like like with me, I spent 2 years of my life trying to beat Ocarina of Time.
I love that game.
Mainly because I was like 2 years old at the time. And I finally beat it when I was 4. I was scared to death of Ganondorf.
And then you got Gan, and then you were like, oh, I'm never sleeping again.
Yeah, pretty much. And then
Ganondorf isn't very scary.
He was for a 3-year-old.
I doubt I would have been scared.
I didn't get Ocarina
Now,
of
what
Time
really
till I was
scared
10.
me in a video game?
Hmm?
Now, what really scared me in a video game was when I was playing Conker's Bad Fur Day, when the dogfish mauled the catfish, and the catfish skeleton slowly drifted to the bottom. That was kind of scary.
You know what really scared me in a video game?
What?
Vaughn's voice acting in Final Fantasy 12.
I can't stand Vaughn.
Vaughn's not so bad.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Well, at least his voice acting is.
Well, I just tend to skip over or mentally skip over it or ignore it because I just want to get on with the game.
I just want to hear Bosch do stuff.
I like Balthier myself.
Balthier is just a stereotypical pirate. I'm sorry.
But he's funny.
Yeah.
He
Not
and
quite
Frank are funny.
Can't talk.
Stereotypical.
Not quite stereotypical. I mean,
Yeah,
how many pirates have a bunny girl
And
as a
not to
partner?
mention, Balthier is pretty friggin' powerful.
I didn't
Yeah.
get far enough into the game to really get to the powerful stuff.
Everyone is powerful. Anyway.
But I think he's powerful. I kind of
Anyway.
like the game too.
And then-
Balthier.
And then moving on to stuff that emotionally grips us, like it was declared by, I think it was GamePro, in the top saddest moments in gaming, Aeris's death. The aesthetics, the dialogue, all of that comes together when you're trying to make a good game.
It was very well done, but
Even if you didn't like Aeris, you had to admit it was well done. It was a well done scene.
yes, it didn't. I actually didn't get sad at that though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably because I
Eris
knew it was
is
coming. I had to
annoying.
walk through.
Eris is kind of annoying, but she's cute at the same time. Or she was cute.
Yeah, she's a lot less interesting now that she's all corpseified and gross.
Yeah, it's laying at the bottom of the lake.
Being eaten by the fish.
Yeah.
Well, this got morbid.
Yeah, I kind of did.
I'm not gonna say anything because people will start questioning me and my morals.
People
They
already
already-
question my morals. What
I'm
morals?
insane. I'm good.
What
I can
morals?
say whatever.
Morals don't exist.
Morals shouldn't exist. Morality is all but a figment of man's imagination.
Actually, it's what was introduced to me by Ocarina of Time.
I learned my first Zelda game was Majora's Mask, and I learned I could travel through time if I played the right song.
Did you sit there with a flute trying to travel through time, Kyle?
I probably would have if I'd had a flute.
An ocarina is actually an actual type of instrument. And it's
That's
not.
true.
It's
How many people actually know that?
I don't know, but I've got one.
I
Nice.
want one so badly. I want an ocarina.
I like my ocarina.
I want to try and play Zelda songs on the ocarina.
I lost my songbook. I've been looking on the internet for one.
There is actually a Nintendo. I don't know if Nintendo released it, someone released it, or someone else did, but there's a songbook of Zelda songs.
Yeah, I had it.
It's awesome.
I could. The easiest one to play by far was Bolero of Fire.
My favorite song in Zelda is either the Deku Palace or the Deku Palace theme from Majora's Mask,
That
or
was good.
That's another.
or or Saria's theme, or the forest thing.
That's
Do 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 do
I'm gonna
do
mute
do.
you. Let Cody talk.
Anyway,
Let God talk.
like most that's another thing. Music has a major part. You can ask anyone what's the Mario theme. Immediately they know
Dunna,
it.
dunna, dunna.
Wrong one.
No, that's the pipe theme.
Yeah.
Well, it's da 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 da.
There you
da.
go.
I remember the pipe theme first because the pipe theme was like my favorite part.
Yeah, I liked it better too, but whatever. Anyway, everyone knows that song. Even if they're not a gamer, they know that song. If they hear it, they know it's Mario. It just amazes me that Mario has had such a big impact on non-gamers as well as gamers.
Unless you're like my boss, he doesn't know who Mario is. Sad.
He didn't know who Mario was?
Sad.
There are still people who don't know who Mario is.
Not
Well, he
many.
was born before 1963, so
Yeah.
or 1983, so that's less of a surprise.
Not many people there aren't many people who don't know who Mario is anymore.
Actually, if you consider the whole world population, how
We're
many
not
third
considering
countries-
the whole world.
Okay,
We're just
we're
considering the people where
Games are where,
games have
yeah,
been implemented.
yes.
Those
Sucks
are
to
the
be you,
only
Africa.
those are the only ones that count. Africa doesn't matter. Who
That's
cares about Africa?
racist.
Who cares about Africa? We've got Mario.
That's racist.
It is not racist.
That's
Afri-
horrible.
African is
Protectionist.
yeah.
Oh, well.
Don't. Let's just stop this train of thought because
I want
people
to
are going to get mad at us.
I'm
Oh, you
trying.
know what they say. Killing people is easy, but being politically correct is a pain in the ass.
I'm trying to figure out how best to implement a Tesla coil in my room to power my video games.
That's a little extreme. How many systems do you have?
A lot. I have every single Nintendo system somewhere up until I have every single Nintendo system now that I think about it.
Much bastard.
I don't have a whole lot of video game consoles because we've always had to sell them to buy the newest one, so on and so forth.
I didn't have to do that, but my dog ate my cords on my NES, my Super Nintendo, and my Genesis.
Yeah, my RNES,
I never had a Genesis.
Me either. I was always a Nintendo guy. My family was a massive gaming family.
Mine wasn't, except that my aunt used to play Donkey Kong with me.
Well,
My dad is, but I'm the only true gamer in my family.
well,
Hell, I played
Oh
CDI
yeah, my
games.
dad used to play video games with me too. He used to play Diddy Kong Racing with me, and then I'd always cheat to win.
you want to hear something interesting?
But
My dad has given me 2 games in my life. Well, 3 games. He gave me Quake and Animal Crossing.
Trying to detect a pattern there, but it ain't
There
coming.
is no pattern. That's the point. He gave me a horror first-person shooter to a 10-year-old along with Animal Crossing. What?
perhaps he doesn't. Perhaps he didn't know what you would like more, so he just hazarded
Know it all
a
is
guess,
best.
So
picked
he-
two extremes,
Yeah,
and
he got either end of the spectrum.
to see which one you'd like more.
And
I think that's actually pretty smart.
I loved Animal Crossing.
And you were like, no, Quake is too scary or something. I don't know.
It was a first-person shooter. I'm just like, this sucks.
There's a few
Quake's
I
not
like.
that bad, or from what I've seen of it. I've never played a Quake game, but it doesn't
Neither
look
have
too
I.
bad.
I watched an LP of Quake 2, but
Yeah. I don't
I
know
would
where
like
it
to
is.
play Quake at some
Unreal.
point.
Unreal Tournament looks better and it plays better than what I've seen.
Oh, I love Unreal Tournament. I love Unreal Tournament. Don't get me started on that, because I could go on forever. I would always pick a female character, since I am a female.
Yeah.
Not to be a girl on the internet type. But, yeah, I would, like, camp on one part of the map, and always have, like, the AI try to find me, and then I'd always, like, pick them off. And I would have, like, godlike streaks.
Well,
because that's pretty cool.
Then you get crossover mods and all kinds of other things, like the mod for Oblivion where they implemented Hyrule.
That must have been cool.
Or Minecraft's, or the Okami Graphics Minecraft mod.
Yeah, you see all these different really intricate things that people make. It just goes to show the dedication that they have to gaming. Like the people that make maps for Minecraft.
As well as how much free time they have.
Actually, Minecraft, it's not, they didn't make the maps, they
made stuff in the map, I know.
They made a seed system, and whatever seeds, it makes the map. It generates the map based on a seed.
No, I'm talking about the ones where they make stuff like Skyloft and
I remember seeing that one.
They made the Skyloft, they make these giant spaceships, and
it's ridiculous.
Oh, you're talking about stuff people have built in Minecraft.
Yes, stuff people have built.
I built a castle out of obsidian, brick, and bedrock.
I've never actually played Minecraft.
It's really fun.
Yes, I'm addicted. I'm hooked on Minecraft.
I may get around to it eventually.
Yeah, if you get a couple extra bucks, it's not that bad.
I enjoy Minecraft. Minecraft's my favorite. It's one of my favorite games. Except that Okami is my all-time favorite.
We got that.
Well, we understand, I promise.
That's my whole bit for this. Okami is my favorite.
Yes, we've gathered.
Alright, so let's sign off, since we're about at the end of the 20-minute mark. Let's sign off with our favorite games. Ocarina of Time.
Majora's Mask.
Okami!
Saw that coming.
Thank you for watching.
See y'all next time.
This is Lost in the Crowd.
Lost in the crowd. As always.
Yeah, since you're the one that lost.
Oh yeah, we didn't hear Chaos Lamorak say his favorite game because I talked over him.
Majora's Mask.
We heard both. I heard both of you, so it's whatever.
Okay.
Alright. Later, guys. Thanks for watching.
Later!
See ya.